Hello friends, how are you? This is Charrie. Welcome to my channel Grooming with Charrie. Today I have a very beautiful topic to discuss. That is how to become a leader in software sales. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, how to become a leader in software sales. If you get an opportunity after engineering or MBA or engineering MBA both, if you get an opportunity in sales, that is software sales, then it's very good. Or else you can join software sales after uh, business analyst position. After you're getting a business analyst position, you just have an experience, or after a developer, or you become a project manager or delivery manager, then also you can come to software sales. So software sales, this is very important in any software industry, because sales is the premium job in any industry, because without sales nothing will happen. So in the software sales, let me tell you, this is the vast thing. In software sales, let me tell you, there is a huge growth. You can also starting after you, if you are a freshers, then you can join as a sales representative or sales manager after having few years of experience, and you can go up, you can move up to vice president and president in any industry. And salary is not the constant, you know you can get many things. For junior levels, you can get a salary about starting at least 4 5 lakhs to within 10 lakhs. Medium level, you can get starting from 15 lakhs to uh, 30 lakhs salary. And mid senior levels, 30 to 40 lakhs. And senior level, you can get more than 50 lakhs. And sky is the limited. If you become president or vice president or anything, sky is the limit. You can get more than crore salaries also, $1 million salaries also. So it's a big opportunity, because in software sales, this is, you are dealing with the clients of $1 million. So clients are very big, ticket size are also very big here. So software sales, let me tell you, you should have a basic sales talent with you, that, and you should have a impressive, you should, sorry, if you have a you should have a very good talent to impress your clients, customers. As you know, it's $1 million client. Software sales is not a chotomoto clients, all are big clients. Okay, so let me tell you, and also I'll tell you, uh, when you're joining in software sales, you should be well dressed, you should be, you should look good. Those are all very priority. You should don't see, look good doesn't mean colors. Okay, any color, aspect of any color, if you're long, thin, fat, dark blue, dark, white, anything, but you should look smart. You should be very smart, very smart in the market. Okay, and you should always do smart job, no hardworking. There is no hardworking job in software sales. Always you should have a smart job. Okay, and when you are coming into the software sales, okay, salary, I told, salary is not the concern. You will get high package when you get experience. Okay, so do not do not never have huge loans, credit cards, loans in the sense home loan, car loans, don't take it. That I will tell you later why. Because uh, I mean, suppose if you have huge loans, then you will start, when you get a job. Okay, if you do better, if you don't do better, you will start doing the politics and all those things to get survival in the company, because you have back in the back, you have a huge loans, you have a credit card bills to be paid. So never ever do this. Loans, if you have home loan, if you want to take home loan, don't take it. Okay, if you, first thing is that you must be having any parental home in any place of in your country, and that is enough, more than enough. You stay in rent in any cities, let for example in Bangalore or Mumbai or Chennai or Delhi, Kolkata, anywhere, uh, any metropolitan city, Hyderabad, wherever you get, you stay in a rented house, that according to your personality or according to your salary package, you take a home. If you are a fresher, you can have it in 15,000, 20,000 within rent. If you are a mid level, you can stay in 30 40,000 rent in Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, any metropolitan city. Or if you go more than that, if you are vice president, you can more than go 50 70,000 room rent, you can have it, that according to your personality. And also travel by cab. Don't, because you travel by cab always to the client place, because if you drive and go, and you will be in the cities like Bangalore, Delhi and Mumbai, huge traffic. Okay, so you'll be stuck in the traffic. So when you reach to the client place, you will be uh, very lazy, pasina in your face and all those things. So that will not have a, when you go and meet the client, it will be not very effective. So in that sense, always travel by cabs, and now every company pays for the cab. Okay, so travel by cab, go to client place. Loans, don't avoid it. Wherever, you should always habit of always uh, putting yourself in any pan India or pan world, wherever the company is placed you. If you are a guy in Delhi, if the company will place in Bangalore or Mumbai, go there, have a rent, and don't think that I am paying 30 40,000 50,000 rent, if I save that money I will buy something. Don't do that, because software jobs, if today job is there, tomorrow you may not have the job. So that, in that sense, you will be in problem. Okay, so if you have a loan, you will always have in your mind that I have to pay the loan, so I should have a server. So you will do politics in your company and try to survival yourself. You will be putting lot of blah blah to your bosses and everything to have a survival. So in that sense, you cannot do, uh, you cannot justify to your job. And remember one thing, don't love your job, don't love your company, always love your job. Try to work in multiple environment, try to love in ERPs, try to love in clouds, try to love in try to work in IoTs, artificial intelligence, this type of new technology. If you're getting opportunity, try to grab it. And if you're in same company, if you're getting opportunities, okay. If you're not getting opportunities, leave the company, get some other jobs. You need to acknowledge, so that your resume will be very fine. Okay, your resume will be very fine, and you will be having lot of experience. See, I have having, let me tell you about myself. I have having 16 years of experience. I have worked in different fields. I have worked in SAP ERP, I have worked in IoT, I have worked in artificial intelligence, I have worked in GIS. So lot of fields I have worked in, and I am having an experience. And I have also worked in clouds and big data. So different company have a different experience, and that, that you make yourself. Because when you are going to a client, remember one thing, when you are going to a client, you are not only marketing your company, you are also marketing yourself. And in one or two meetings, okay, you say that I am Mr. Charrie, and I work for IBM, or I work for Cisco, or I work for uh, any Tech Mahindra, or anything, any company, okay, any company. So you have to tell. But after second or third meeting, they should know your name. If you call, sir, I'm Charrie. Oh, Charrie, tell me, how are you? This thing, this rapport should be there in sales. You should not after third meeting, you should not say that I am from this company. You should say your name, and this. If the client doesn't recognize your name, that means you are not getting influenced, you are not getting visible to your client. This is, remember one thing. Next thing is that, so you understand, uh, what to say, you sell cycle. You first, you understand, for the juniors, uh, you understand the sell cycle, how it is done. First, lead is generated. Okay, lead is generated, that opportunities. Then you have a presentation, okay, and proposal, and then offering and closing. Okay, so this is the sales cycle. Remember this. Once you have the, remember, once you get into this, okay, so this is also having a software, just like salesforce.com. Okay, this, you should always have, make an habit of updating your opportunities in the Salesforce. Okay, updating your lead, generate the lead and update the opportunity in the Salesforce. Whatever the sales call is happening day by day, week by week, always try to have, always try to update it, so that you, per particular account or any account, okay, you are working, So in that sense, you will be always having a good habit, and anybody can see, anybody in the organization can see what is happening to this account. So remember this. And in the sales, in software sales, you are having certain verticals, like you are having government verticals, you are having commercial verticals, you are having education verticals, you are having utilities verticals, you are having urban verticals. In urban municipalities, smart cities, those are coming. So those are, that depends on company to company. So let for example, in smaller company, all these verticals they make it at one, and in bigger company or mid-sized company, they may have different verticals, and that depends on the company to company strategies. So uh, friends, uh, how to do sales, software sales, or any sales, software sales basically. First, uh, just remove it from their mind that I have to sell boxes. No client will allow you to sell boxes. You have to sell the solution. Mind it, you have to sell the solution. So before going to any client, okay, first you do your homework. I am going to this so and so client, maybe a government client or commercial client, anything, or education client, utilities client. Okay, so utilities can be within government or also be private. So when you're going to a client, you should have your homework. What exactly, you can google it and say it, what exactly the client is, where they are facing the problem. You can go through his website. Okay, and you can also telephonic chat, or you should have a initial discussion with the client. What exactly the problem is, where is the problem, where is the pain area. When you know this pain area, come to your office, sit with the pre-sales guys. Here in the sales, software sales, pre-sales plays a very important role. By pre-sales, whose work is to give technical presentation to the client. Yes, he you are the person, sales business development is a person who will create the lead, create the opportunity, and sit with the team, basically pre-sales team, and he will explain him what exactly the problem is, pain area is. You and pre-sales both will work out and make a solution. Then you go to the client again. And here you remember one thing, in sales, when you are meeting to the client, there are two types of person. One is influencer and another one is a decision maker. Okay, so try to know who is the influencer. Influencer, maybe he may not be a big guy, or may not be he may be a small guy. Okay, influencer may be a third party guy also in the organization. Okay, but he is the person who will take you to the senior level, secretary or any managing director, who is the decision maker. He will take you to the decision maker, that is called influencer. So find it out in the organization who is don't waste your time in talking with the person who doesn't have any power. Because software sales, nobody, no small person who doesn't have power, because it's $1 million deal, all those things. So no small person cannot do it. If he is an influencer, he may be a pa to secretary, md, or director, or anybody. Try to find out the influencer, whether I am talking to a right person or I'm just wasting my time. And always try to, if you are a sales executive, junior level or mid level or senior level, senior level will directly not come to the client initially. So it's a work of medium level guy or junior level guy. So when you are going to the client, so make sure that you always go top down. Yes friends, you always go top down. Go and meet the top level guy. He may be a secretary, he may be IAS officer, he may be a bureaucrat, top class bureaucrat, he may be a in commercial, he may be a md or director, anybody. Try to go and meet the top level guy. Let him tell you that whether he is willing to listen your presentation, or he will forward you, or that person will forward you to his subordinate. Go and meet this person. So that will be a great thing, because when you are going to below that level person, then if you tell him that so and so send me for a discussion, then he will listen and try to convince him. Okay, try to convince him. Whatever, try to give a, always carry a laptop or a smartphone with you. You can at least give a presentation, roughly presentation to him, not very technical. If you don't know, don't talk. Okay, then try to listen his pain areas and all those things, and come back, have a, after getting all those datas and everything, then come back. First you know why he should need, why he need our software. See, many times happen that if you have a good rapport with the some level of officers, okay, so you can sell the product, but don't sell like that. Okay, you can get business. It's my personal experience, don't sell like that, because they will take the softwares and they will not install it. uh, they will not install it and they will not do it, they will not work on it. So in that sense your company reputation is going to be bad. So don't sell like that. First you should know why I am selling this software, whether it genuinely needed, whether genuinely required my software, whether my solution will help him, help to his organization. First you know that why. Once you get the why question, then is how I am going to present it, how I am going to sell it, how I am going to sell the solution. Okay, basically you talk about the solution, don't talk about the boxes, talk about the solution. Your boxes will automatically get sold once they are convinced. And uh, uh, in sales what happened, you should always have active partners. Okay, there will be many partners who will be assigned to your organization, but many 50% partner don't work. And 50% are active partners. You have to make them active. Okay, because partner plays a very important role in your organization. And sometimes payment issue and all those things, so partner create a very partner go to, suppose if it is not if it is small deal, then don't waste your time, give it to partner and they will do it. Okay, so if it is a big deal, then you directly handle it. So in that sense. And another thing which is my personal experience, suppose your superiors, it may be vice president, president, or any senior manager in big company, so they, if in organization, they will be coming to your region. Okay, so they, your maybe your superior boss will telling that give him some, just jot out some 4 to 5 accounts, and just president is coming or vice president is coming, you just follow up, you just take him to those accounts. Don't do that. You always take your superiors or super superior, super managers like president, vice president, or director, general manager. Okay, so you always take them to those accounts which are not getting matured, or which are getting problems, so you share the problems, you share the pains to the to your superiors, and this is the problem I am managed. If you come to this client, if you visit the clients, then I will be helpful, my account will be, my account will try, I will try to get the account matured. So always take your superiors to those account which is not getting matured. Okay, let him face the client. In that sense you will also learn from his experience how he is facing the client which is not getting mature. So don't take to those accounts which are good, you can do it without his presence. Always take always have a you should take your superiors bosses, okay, who is coming to your town to discuss with the client. Always take them to this uh, account which is not getting mature. So remember this thing. And uh, pre-sales teams, I will talk about it. Who are pre-sales? When you're going to a big account, or a large account, or is a good account, you'll get a good sale over there. So always take a good pre-sales who is having very good in presentation, who is having very good technical knowledge, and who is have very good, who can convince very good to the customers. Um, so always take a pre-sales, guys. Pre-sales is a very important. It's just like a movie, I will tell you. Like so salesperson, sales guy is a hero. Okay, pre-sales is a heroine. Always you have to carry pre-sales guys to for a technical discussion. Director is your boss. Okay, and your solution is the story. Without having a good solution, you cannot mature the account. Okay, your solution must be good, it should be value added to the client. How we can make the client value added, okay, how we can help the client, that uh, decide. So according to that only your solution will get sold. Okay, and also main thing, when you are going to the client and discussing about all those things, first you understand whether they have a budget or not. Because friends, what happened when you are going discussing presentation but finally they don't have the budget, so he's always wasting your time, you will have a bad impression in your organization. So before all those things, when your first three meetings with your client, always try to understand, okay, who is the influencer, who is the decision maker, and whether they are having budget or not. That is very very important. If you can, if you chalk down these three things, then your uh, next level of discussion will be very fine. And uh, regarding this dress sense, see, grooming in sales is very necessary. Okay, suppose you are working in Google or Apple, this level of company, you can have a t-shirt inside and have a jacket over. Always have a habit to wear blazer in meetings, and in any official meeting or something, you should have a suit ready with you. You should wear suit, or in any business workshop you should wear suit, and in client meeting also you should always have a habit to wear blazer. If you're working in Google, Microsoft, Apple, this level of company, you can have t-shirt, just like Sundar Pichai, how his dress sense is, he wears his t-shirt with a jacket. And if you are working in a mid level and small startup or small organization, then you should always wear a formals. If you're working in a big level of organization, branded level of, big means many companies, they are billion dollars company, and they don't have their brand name. Okay, so in that sense, you have to wear formals, you have to wear formals with a blazer. And if you are working in a very blue chip branded company like Apple, Google, or this low level of company, you can wear smart casuals, because that company speaks. Because when you are going to, if you are giving a visiting card, business card, then they will have a very big impression. And in this sales line, this is a totally showbiz area. Okay, this is totally show business. How much you show it. Okay, always try to carry a iPhone. Okay, that is very very important. Always don't have a cracked phone, or because that creates a impressions. Okay, solution will create definitely impression, but 10 to 20% impression will come to you, because that guy who is sitting opposite, he will listen to you. Okay, he will listen to you. If suppose you are giving a business card and the company doesn't have a brand name, then he will only listen to you. Okay, your appearance and all those things. So that is very important. So uh, so that's all. I hope you understand. In comment section, if you want any type of sales assessment, or any type of help you want, please let me know. I will just try to help you. Just put in comment section. And that, remember one thing: loans, credit card. See, if carry credit card, because don't take burdens. If you carry credit card, I told in the beginning, credit cards are necessary. Okay, only for points. That points you can withdraw it, and only for points and launch access. Don't use credit card. Suppose you are swapping a credit card, tomorrow you just pay it. Okay, you don't have to take, if you are going on tour and you are using your credit card, and after coming back, when your bill is credited to your account, just pay to the credit card. Don't take credit card as a loan. Okay, otherwise it will happen sometimes that you are burdened on debts. Then when you're in debts, you will try to politize, you will definitely become politicized to sustain in the organization. If you don't have loan, if you don't have anything, okay, just chilled out, then you can do a very good sell. Tomorrow you will be, if you don't have all those things, then suppose the company organization, you are working hard, or you're given, but it's not, you're not getting any growth. You can leave the organization and go to some different organization, and so further go. And tomorrow also you can become a vice president in some company, big company, or you can, those type of. But if you have loans, because once you always think that if I lose my job, then I will be in problem. I will be in problem, so I have to sustain it. For sustaining, you will do politics, so in that sense you will never grow. You'll never grow. Okay, you'll stop. This is my experience. You'll never grow. So this is very important. You just mind it. On car, always try having to use the cabs. Don't use car. You have your car. Suppose you have your car. That's a prestige issue. You have your car, and that car is also a symbolic. It's a, it's a just a symbol for the prestige. So you can buy your car according to your positions, and you can get it done. You can get it done. So thank you guys. This is really this is really a great thing to discuss all this thing to you. If you have any comments, you can have. I'll just I'll just comments to you. Share everything what you generally want to discuss with me. I have having 16 years of experience. I'll definitely help you wherever you have problem. I'll definitely help you. So don't hesitate, and always have a guts to meet the top level. Okay, always have a guts to reach the top level. Definitely you'll win. Okay, sales is a very good job. It's a very high profile job, and basically software sales, because you are dealing with $1 million client. Thank you very much. Thank you, friends.